have it his way, with the direction we headed in, he's going to start taxing you just for breathing. They're talking about greenhouse effects, gas emissions, carbon emission. So they want to ban cows. If cows pass gas. So if I burp, that's going to be a tax.
Go get a fine.
That's a fine.
Remember the movie Demolition Man? Yeah. Every time you cuss, there was always some violating that touched everything that you said. That's the type of world they want.
Alexa,
Everywhere.
Hear everything you say.
Hey, it's like brothers mentioned. You said they're basically on the greenhouse gas, basically like plan, right? But here it is, they're taking private jets everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, they're telling you, hey, your car emissions are too much. Hey, but they're traveling from country to country, hey, every other week, man.
They don't. That's just a device Esau's using to, trick you people thinking that they trying to save the earth. They don't give a shit about the earth. A motherfucker that dumped toxic waste in the ocean, in your rivers.
Water is like a life force
right.
on Earth.
In your on a regular basis. And if you was a company, $1 billion company, multi-billion-dollar company, you could dump, instead of paying to have the shit disposal right, you can just dump it in the ocean and pay a $50 million fine. They do it, but that's how this devil works.
He's a hypocrite.
You're right.
If it's really about trying to prevent greenhouse
gases,
stop funding the wars then.
Bro.
Stop funding for uranium and titanium and all these other fossil fuels that they use for war.
Cobalt. They act like these electric cars is good for the society. Actually, it's worse for the society because they have to dig the cobalt, which takes away from the earth. It's so much shit that goes into in these plants, the emissions that it gives off. Building these electric cars is worse. But they'll have a nigga think that, oh, I got a Tesla, I'm doing something good for the earth.
I'm trying to think of the name of that Michael, what's the white dude that makes this documentary?
Michael Moore.
I'm trying to think of the name of he did one of these documentaries on electric vehicles and stuff, like green energy or whatever. He said it takes more energy to create green energy. More fuel is what I'm saying. More fuel to create green energy. Or almost as much, like just as much. It's not even a difference.
Even to dig that stuff up, you still have to use the tools that you want to get rid of.
Excavators, shit like that.
If you were a profitable judge and ruler, you first of all, you wouldn't invent things that create such toxic chemicals in the first place. And second of all, if those chemicals did get produced by some reason, you would find a profitable way to discard of those chemicals. But you put it back into the earth. That's supposed to be feeding you.
Motherfucker got some trash in space, bro. Okay. Revelation 11 and 18. We're in the 20. It said, and the nations were enraged, and your wrath came. And the time came for the dead to be judged, and the time to reward your bondservants, the prophets, and the saints, those who fear your name, the small and the great, and to destroy those who destroy the earth. Who's destroying the earth? Yeah. What are you talking about? Esau is. It says, Jeremiah 50, I think it's 50 or 51, verse 25. It said, the Lord is going to destroy that destroying mountain that destroys the earth. And it's talking about Babylon, America. But the elites, they use America to oppose all their, destruction all over the planet Earth. All you heathens destroying the earth too. You follow after these Moabites and Ammonites, Chinese, Japanese, you fucking East Indians, the rest of these nations. So the Lord has to come back and put you in slavery, man, because you don't know how to run the earth. You do not know how to run the earth. And the answer's in the scriptures, man. You Edomites, you claim that you Jews, you the small hats, But you don't read the scriptures, man. You don't follow none of the laws that's in the Bible. You got your own book to go off of. That's totally contradicting to the law, statutes, commandments, man. To the of the Heavenly Father. All right, that's why the earth is destroyed. You know, you can't do right there. You know, and we're just trying to get our people to fucking be pricked with that so-called white people, Caucasians, Edomites are the devil, man. You know?
That reminds me of that video we just seen that Jake. He was out there in New York. He was talking to the small head. He was like, "Hey, blacks is the real Jews." And then he was like, "Well, if y'all the real Jews, then follow what the Bible says." No, nigga, y'all follow what the Bible says. If y'all walking around as the people, y'all not doing anything that the Bible says to do, but everything that the Bible says not to do.
Yeah, what happened to being a light for the Gentiles? What happened to being a light for all the Gentiles to walk in?
What happened to not being reckoned among the nations?
Somebody flowing to y'all for
Right.
instruction.
Not instruction.
It's Sirach 10, and starting at the top, it says, "A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered."
Yeah, hey, a wise judge, a wise ruler is going to instruct his people, is going to care for the welfare of their people. You know, it's like you're not going to let your, like you got a lot of these different nations waking up now because they you know, essentially they care about their people. They see that they laid in bed with Babylon so long, and they see the long-term effect it has had on their nation. You know, their people, they're turned into moles. You got, you know, women all out of control in these several different countries, and the nation's leaders, the ones that I won't say are righteous, but they care for the well-being of their country. Right. They're like, fuck, man, look at our people, man. We gotta, hey, no GMOs in our country, no women doing this, no women doing that.
Rainbow flags.
None of that LGBTQ shit is going down in this country. We don't know America. We don't want your money. Sanction us. We don't give a shit. That's what these nations, the sentiment of these nations, have right now. Right. They have this. They have a growing disdain for Babylon.
They're sobering up.
Right. Yeah. They're sobering up to that wine, their philosophies, the ideologies that women can rule over men. Women can be equal unto men. That's something that the world has learned from Babylon.
Yeah. Ever since the implementation of that ideology to allow these women to roam free, these other nations sat back and watched the marriage rate decline.
Yeah.
They watched the sexually transmitted diseases skyrocket. They watched the family structure get broken apart, divorce increase.
And became more effeminate.
Yeah.
You have to instruct your people in a way that's beneficial for them.
Yeah.
Homosexuality is not beneficial. It's counterproductive.
Yeah.
All these other things that the brother mentioned, they're counterproductive. You cannot strengthen your kingdom with those ways. Continuing on, it says, "As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein."
Hey, that's kind of it's in a sense it describes America. It says, read that part again where it says, "As the people are, so is the leader." So look at Biden is damn near sleeping half the time. Old, decrepit. That's the minds of you people. That's how happy people act. And Trump is proud and, you know, boisterous, and that's the other half of the people. You know, it describes you people to a T. You niggas is asleep, don't know what the fuck is going on.
Everybody's a freak too.
Bible freak. Both of them.
Freaky ass.
Both of them was on Epstein Island and all this, you know, and all kind of pedophile.
69 guys.
Yeah.
There's some fans, there's some fans. And that's just the vote of the people.
Yeah.
Everybody knows, the world knows America's just some freaky ass people.
Yeah.
So they got cities like Vegas and whatever else.
Yeah. That's why you got a lot of the people that come from these eastern countries. They come here to freak off, to do whatever they want. You know.
It says, "An unwise king destroyeth his people." All you gotta do is look around. How much homelessness has increased in the last few years? How much drug use has increased in the last few years? You go to fucking, what is it, San Francisco, just recently they had a parade for this freaky ass last month. And now, it's okay for grown ass men to walk around butt ass naked in front of kids, man. That's where we at with it.
Yeah, you mentioned the drug use. The motherfucker said, well, let's just set up vending machines and give them the crack pipes.
Give the needles.
Yeah. And what they're doing with the drugs is they decriminalizing it, so it's pretty much legal. They done made cannabis legal everywhere, so eventually they're gonna just graduate to the hard shit.
But yet, under Clinton,
niggas
got put away, incarcerated for possessing.
That's what Senator Biden
for a little while.
He wrote that.
Jim Crow Joe. He was responsible for a lot of niggas that got put away and canned over that decree. Why his son is a damn crackhead.
Yeah, and Kamala Harris joking about weed, and she put niggas away left and right in California for possession of marijuana.
Yeah, when she was DA.
DA,
Yeah, the bitch she turned around and said, that wasn't her. She said she was smoking
college. Yeah.
Bitch a lie, talking about she was listening to Snoop Dogg and Tupac in college. She was in the 80s when she was in college. Them niggas wasn't out there.
Right.
But that shows you how fucking stupid you niggas is.
You got a Google in your pocket and won't even put two and two together.
Right, so that fools believe in every word. The simple believe in every word. It says, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Right, prudence meaning wise. It says the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord.
Yeah, wise. You get your wisdom from the scriptures, man. That's the only wisdom. All right. It says knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. The knowledge of this world is not wisdom. True wisdom is through the Holy Bible, man. Through the Most High and the Son.
The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
Lord's men is the ones that are profitable. Because we already got the wisdom. So we're just waiting on the Lord just to, come back and raise us up, man. So this earth can be profitable.
That's why after that 1,000 years of slavery, these other nations, they're going to have a certain rejoicing as well, man, because they're going to understand why the Israelites were supposed to be in rulership in the first place. Because the way we've been given from Yahweh by Shem Yahushua through the law, statutes, and commandments, it always was perfect. It always was profitable for us. Not only for us, but for these other nations as well.
Look up the word profitable. It says of a business or activity yielding profit or financial gain. It says beneficial, useful, helpful, of use, to be of service, valuable, one that is more valuable. And hey, why are we going to be more valuable as rulers and managers over this earth? Right, because we're the ones with the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. All right, we're going to use the laws of the Most High to govern the planet. You're going to see how beneficial the laws are to run this earth.
We have the instruction manual on life. Life.
Okay.
Life of the human on earth, as well as the different class of human on earth, even, as well as the earth itself.
Watch. When Israel get back into power, just watch how much harmony and peace is gonna yield on this earth.
And fear.
It's gonna be so beautiful.
Nations will have.
It's gonna be so beautiful. It says in the scriptures, Isaiah, it says that the lion will become an herbivore. They won't be hunting gazelle and shit. They just eat the grass. So that's how much peace and harmony the new heavens and the new earth.
Maybe the people are going to rejoice when the righteous are in authority. They're going to rejoice.
The nation shall no more.
So maybe we're playing the cockatrice nest. The trees going to rejoice. The ocean, the animals, everything's going to rejoice under a righteous rulership. You see how the earth, I won't say rejoice, but during the pandemic, how
Refreshing.
refreshing it, yeah. It was a healing.